Okay, I'm back, friends. Hope to see you on here. I had to shut down my program and restart it to get the microphone working properly because I guess some of you could hear me, others couldn't. So I'm here. I hope you find your way back. I'm so sorry about this sound error. Okay, so I'm gonna wait a few minutes. Hopefully, you'll find me over here. Let's see. I wish there was a way to like ping people. I'm over here now. Oh, I see a few of you. Okay, let's try this again. Can you hear me okay? Sounds all right? I'm gonna play like trivia music in the background. Starlin, yay! You're here. Awesome. Can you hear me, Starlin? Hear me okay? Awesome. Awesome. Great. Kelly's here. Great. You can hear me? Woohoo! Nan's here. Woohoo! Yay! You can hear me. Awesome. See, technology, I love it, but sometimes it just throws you under the bus and makes you have to figure out when you're live. But it's a good learning lesson. Okay, Starling can hear me. Okay, so I think of oh yay, Evelyn found me, yay! All right, so I think you're trickling back here, and Max can hear me. Awesome, great. All right, so I think the mic's working okay now, and Beverly can hear me fine. Love it, yay! Okay, so if this is your first time joining us, tell us where you're joining us from. I know you had our regulars come back for all 4 weeks, but you might have just joined us so long, but that's okay because all the previous videos are here on YouTube, so you can just catch up whenever you have time. Okay, so don't feel like you're falling behind or anything. But if you do have questions, I would recommend jumping into our Facebook group. So that you can ask any questions that you might have that I might have missed because other participants, they might be able to help you out too. Okay? Oh, Cynthia's joining from Kansas. Awesome. Pittsburgh. Dallas. Yay! All right. So I'm going to back up because obviously I was talking to myself earlier, right? And then we had some sound and no sound. Let's see here. Ah, there we go. Let me move this out of the way. And get my mouse, get my temporary cables. Let's get the camera to focus. Here we go. All right. So last week, what I was saying earlier was that last week I didn't find my tool that I use for removing my paper sweat. Is it focusing now? Now the camera's giving me grief, huh? Evelyn, you're in Stockton, California. Practically a neighbor. Love it. Yeah, California, it's smaller than you think. I'm surprised by how many folks are in California. I need to travel more. Let me know if this is focused for you guys. I think today we're having one of those fun tech days. All the tech gremlins are showing up. And Kelly's joining from Cleveland, Beverly from New Mexico. Oh, Tampa Bay, Florida. Let's see. Eastern Iowa. Is this in focus for you or is it just me? I don't feel like it's focusing. Starlin, it's focused? Okay, good. All right. So this is the tool I like to use for removing my papers. Great. Thank you. Thank you, Evelyn. Now I know I can keep on going. All right. And it's called a pick-me-up and it's by the Silhouette company. Silhouette. And why I like this is because I like to keep my nails short, which makes it hard to unpick the paper sometimes since I prefer to glue paste. But what happens is that it comes like this, but you can remove this part, which is used for actually picking stuff up, right? It has a tacky end. So I just remove it and put it in a safe place so you can find it later. Oh, Max, it's first time joining from Phoenix. Ah, excited. Yay, welcome. And the pick me up, it's super light because it's plastic. And then also this part you can undo, right? It just snaps in there like so. And one side has a super sharp pick end. Do you see that? So it's like a ice pick almost. And then if you take it out and flip it, it reminds you more. What are those called? Cuticle removers. Yeah. So it's curved on one side and then flat on the other. But it makes it really nice for going under the paper. I mean, under the fabric here to remove it when you glue paste. See how it just comes undone really easy. For some reason, I feel like the camera is fuzzy, but maybe I just need stronger glasses. Like so. It makes it super easy just to go under the fabric to remove it. If you are a thread baster, then you wouldn't need this. Oh, that's awesome. And Judy uses the purple thing. Same concept, works really nice. I'm sure it works really nice too. And then you can just pop the papers out. But stop. Don't remove your edge pieces if you're going to make a quilt top like this, right? It is fuzzy. But hold on. What is going on today? Hold on one second. Let's see. I think I can fix that live. Hold on. This is so annoying. See, I can't read that. Fuzzy, fuzzy. You think you got everything ready to go, and then something decides to act up. Let's see. It's still out of focus. Okay, you guys, you're gonna get dizzy, so look away for 1 second or close your eyes for 3 seconds because it's gonna get a little dizzy. Just gonna try to wake up the camera here so it focuses. I think that's somewhat better. Let's see. It's kind of sort of better. Is it better? What is going on today? Okay, focus. It's better, Judy? I think it's better than earlier, but I swear, it's not just me, right? Something's off. So there was an upgrade to my software, so maybe I need to like recheck all the settings. That's what you get, right? Okay, so let's keep on moving because it's not going to be very long today. Just so you know, so this is the tool I like to use to remove my papers. But like I was saying, if you're planning on making a mug rug, or remember the tabletop where I showed you the bigger version than this? Oh, but it's so out of focus. Oh, it's really bugging me, guys. What is going on? Is it better? Oh, yes. It's better right now, right? Better focus? Yes, I think it looks better. So hold on 1 second. Better focus? Okay. Woo! So stressful. So I wanted to work with this one to show you what you can do versus trying to show you with the bigger, because you can't get a whole, get all of it on the screen, right? But these are the diamond pieces that you might have heard folks talk about. So this is what I'll be sending to you if you're planning on making a table topper like this. 1D, much better, much better. Oh yes, okay, good. Whew. Ah, that was like stressful moment number 2. So if you want to do a table topper like this, so I'm gonna just demo with the smaller one so you can see the whole thing. Then do not remove your edge pieces, okay? You can go ahead and remove the center hexagon and the petals, but leave your edge pieces. Don't remove them like I did, because you're going to need this to support when you're sewing the Dilly hexagons together. So let's move this out of the way for a little second here. So, and then I have my 1/2" version here so I can show you guys what I mean. So we have, I think I have 7. So these I just have the edges ready. Smooth that up. Let's say I wanted to do a mini table topper with the 1/2", right? Like so. So if you take 2, you can start just like you would when oh, Julie, yeah, I for some reason the other stream when I first started, there was no sound, and the mic, none of them would work properly. So that's why I had to quit and just restart. Sorry about that, but I'm so glad you're here now. So once you're done with your Dilly flower hexagon, whether you're making the 1/2", 3/4", or the 1". So these are the size differences, right? 1". 3/4", and the 1/2". So you get big variation in size. It's like a completed hexagon, right? In essence. So what you want to go ahead and do is decide on your layout and take your time playing with these. So you have 7 if you're doing a table topper or wall hanging, right? So you got 7. So make sure you play with your placements. If you had different backgrounds, you could even just do the background pieces and the flowers and play around where you want them to go. Now, since all my backgrounds are the same here, I can just play around with, oh, I kind of want this one over here. I want that one in the center. So go ahead and play with it before you decide on the layout that you want. Joan, you made 10. Woohoo! Did you get my email, Joan? I asked to let me know if you're planning on making like a baby size quilt or lap size quilt. Then I can work on a coloring page that'll show you a better layout of how to work with all your Dilly hexagons, right? Dilly flower hexagons. No email. Okay. But make sure you sign up. If you go to my website, make sure you sign up for the Sewalong part there so you get all the email updates, because I'm going to be sending more information as far as backing size that you need, binding requirements, depending on which size you're working with. But I'm just kind of trying to get an idea from you guys and to let me know what you're working on so that I can give you the requirements that you need instead of just sitting and, blindly making things up if that I don't know if you even want, right? So we got these, and let's say I decide this is how I want these to go together, and just imagine I have flowers on all of these, right? So just like you're working with regular hexagons, start with the center, just like we did with the center hexagon and the petals, right? I start with the center, move these, and take one of the outside hexagons, put them right sides together, and then I'm going to sew this seam. Okay, so then these will be together, and I'm going to keep on going around until all the side hexagons are attached to the center hexagon, right? Just like, and ooh, Starlin's doing a throw. Nice. And Julie's working on the 3/4". Okay, yeah, that's perfect. So same concept for the 3/4. Take this, and let's say this is my center one, and I'm gonna have this on top. I will put these right sides together and sew along this seam. Okay. Don't put the diamond yet. So Once all of these have been sewn together and you've sewn the side seams connecting them, then they're all together into one piece, right? Then you go in and sew the diamond shapes in, just like I did on this one. So after my center dilly flower hexagon has been attached to all these 6 around it, that's when I go in and add the diamonds. Kelly, I think I saw you showed a photo inside the Facebook group, right? Oh my god, that's gonna look amazing. I can't wait to see, yeah, your dilly flowers and your Jack's chain quilt. Ah! And Julie asked, if I'm making larger quilt, can you put the diamonds to take up space? Why, yes, you can. And so that's why I was asking in the email that I sent out earlier today, because I kind of just wanted to know what size of quilt you were working on and if the diamonds would help you with the coloring page, for a layout for a bigger size quilt. Hold on, let me see. I worked on some different possibilities for you. And now everything's giving me grief today, you guys. Let's see. I had printouts ready to show you to see what kind that you wanted, but good grief. Julie, what size quilt were you thinking about making? Let's see, Dilly diamonds. So Julie's thinking about making a king size quilt with the 1-inch dillies. Okay, hold on. This is interesting. There it is. Hold on. Let me go and print one and show you guys real quick. Because rather than me just talking about it, seeing makes it easier, I think. Here, hold on. Wow, king with 1-inch dilly flowers and throw size with 3/4 inch. Oh. And Nan's thinking about making a throw with 1-inch dilly flowers. Oh my god, I can't wait to see. Hold on here. Let's see here. I had the printouts. See, this is what happens. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna print it so you can actually see if this is something that might help you guys. When you leave a designer alone for too long, we kind of get lost just sitting and designing and having fun. So I need your help, some feedback, okay? Oh, Cindy's making 1-inch dilly flower throw. Oh my gosh, can't wait to see. So I'm printing the coloring sheets that I have tentatively made that you might find useful. And in the meantime, I have the one for the throw size. Oh, that's a great question, Starlin. So Starlin asks, is there a way to incorporate all 3 sizes into one throw or bed quilt? Right now, as you can see from these different sizes, they're not necessarily meant to fit, right? If you look, like the sides, they don't fit. This one wouldn't fit inside. You would need some extra pieces in between to kind of make them fit together, unless you decide to applicate the different flowers to hold background pieces and not utilize the dilly edges. And Kimber asks, I would like to use them in a quilt border. Suggestions? Use half the diamond to make a strip. Yeah, you're gonna like this. Let me show you. I'm printing them right now so you can kind of see. Let's print one more. Eight. Okay, oh, my printer's going crazy, busy. Okay, so this is the one I have for your table topper, right? So you can color your flowers and the backgrounds and which color diamonds you want. So I got more here. And this will be a layout where you don't use any diamonds at all, right? It will just be the dilly flower hexagons that you would stagger and they would snap together. But then of course it comes to question like how do you finish your edges, right? And I did the same. Oh, it's printing too. So, and then I thought, okay, what if you incorporate your diamonds inside? So you could have it go either this way or flip it and going up and down, right? Diamonds in between the rows of dilly flower hexagons. And let's see. Oh, wonderful, Wendy. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, you can take out the flowers and the center hexagon, but don't take out the edges yet. And then this one, this layout I think would be helpful. I think it's confusing with all this, where we have the diamonds repeating in between and you will get clean edges. So Cindy wants vertical diamonds, this one. Yeah. So I think this layout probably will be helpful for you for coloring sheets. And or this. Helen, do you like these? Okay, so then I can make sure that you guys have access to these. Yay! And Deborah says, let's see here. I'm going to make a quilt using same fabrics as my dilly flowers. I want to use the dillies as a cap and base. I guess I need a way to square them off. Yeah, and inevitably you're gonna end up cutting some of them off, right? Like this one, see how you would cut one in half? But then instead of cutting through your fabrics after you make a whole dilly flower hexagon, I would just cut your papers in half for these half petals and the half hexagon. That way you save fabric too. But I think this layout will be fine. And then what you can do is see how this diamond, if I, let's say, ended my quilt on this edge, you would just need the half diamonds and the half diamonds the other way here. Let's see, this makes it easier to see what I'm talking about. And now I got dilly flowers falling all over me. I'm trying to explain here. Because, I mean, ultimately, the more you want to play with it, there's a gazillion different ways to make different layouts, right? So this with the diamond and the full-size diamond and the diamond cut in half lengthwise and widthwise, you could technically get a squared off quilt like this, right? And that way you have no wastage or you're not cutting any of the flowers or the dilly flower hexagons in half. So is this kind of layout something that would be helpful as a coloring sheet? Let me know. And then also if you are planning on doing, so I don't think anyone wants to do like a half inch in a big, baby quilt or throw size quilt. So I could do fabric requirements and how many you would need if you're doing, let's say, with the 3/4 inch and 1 inch. I think that's most likely to happen. Yes, 3/4 inch and 1 inch. And then I could give you how many you need for X size throw or quilt, right? Lap, throw and lap is about the same thing, isn't it? And then we have queen and king. So depending on what kind of layout you want. And I'll post photos of these inside the Facebook group too, and you guys can let me know what you think there. A diamond around each flower. Around each flower to make a border. Okay. Just remember the 3/4 inch diamond is quite big already too. See, this is the 3/4 inch Dilly flower hexagon with the 3 diamond that goes with the 3/4 inch. So if you put diamonds all the way around, you would have a lot of white space or negative space depending on what your fabric choices are. But that's actually an excellent idea. So instead of just having 3 diamonds like that, they would just go all the way around one flower. That's what you mean, right? I think. Yes. And then we would have this point. It would come like that. Then you will have another diamond like this. Let's fill that in. Right? Like so. Diamond, diamond. So you could make a circle of diamonds. Yeah, definitely. That might actually be really interesting. Does this make sense? Like so. And that one will go like that. And then we would have another diamond here. One there. Let's see. We'll have that diamond. And they could go 2 this way. Yeah. Oh yeah, you could do diamonds all the way around. So you would have a lot of space in between each of the flowers. And let's see. Oh, Deborah, you're actually doing the 1/2 inch. Ooh. What size? So what size quilt top were you thinking for the 1/2 inch? Let me know in the comments. Do you want this layout too as a coloring page? Yes, no, or it's not needed? So you have a choice. This is 1. So obviously I'll include this one. And so you can have this too. So this is 1. Let's layout 2. And layout 3. Which could also be flipped this way, right? If you want them to, the diamonds to go horizontally instead of vertically. So I'll let me know. And Jan says, well, darn, I might have to make a throw now. Let's see. Oh, Evelyn, you're not sure what you're going to make yet? Okay, well, so how about these 3 layouts then? Or 4, including just for the table topper? Is that going to help you guys? So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lori, you're going to make a table runner? Oh, yes, yes. So you could use something like this one. And let's just cover it up. And you could just do a row like that as a table runner. Yeah. All 4? Okay, all 4 it is. Ding ding. Okay. So, like I was saying, make sure to sew your... If you're doing the table topper, you can go ahead and sew all these connecting dilly flower hexagons to the center dilly flower hexagon. And then make sure you look out for an email from me today, okay? Oh, excellent. All 4, yes. And Deborah says number 3 looks great. Yeah, I think that'll be fun because then you can utilize the diamonds in 3 different ways. Full, half lengthwise, and half widthwise. All 4. Okay, yay! And so it is. So we shall do. And so then let's just say you're just doing the table topper, right? So this will be what you would use. But I'm sure a lot of you I've seen already, you have all 7 already. So just play with the layouts. And after you've sewn these, then you're going to add the diamonds, okay? So the diamonds will be PDFs that I'll send to you, but make sure you open my email from me today, okay? I'm sending an email this afternoon. Make sure to look out for it. Yeah, so that you can get access to the diamonds. And like I said, show me the dillies and you get the diamonds, okay? Yay! Yes, diamonds coming. Let's see. Max says, I was going to make a table topper out of Liberty, but I came across some scraps that I love. Oh my god, I love scrappy quilts, Max. And if you have some scraps that you've been saving up for a rainy day or for a special project, even better. Because what better to show up all your pretty little scraps in a project like this, right? And it's going to be so pretty. Oh my. Yeah, and Evelyn said, I'm thinking about a pillow top that will match the quilt I made my granddaughter last year. All the scraps I'm using for this are from that project. Oh my god, that would be so lovely. And Deborah, yes, all coloring pages. Yeah, so right now it's getting close to 1 p.m. here in California where I am. So this evening, don't like rush or stress. You'll have the email with next steps so that you can get the downloads, right? All I'm asking is for photos of your dilly flowers. Oh, Starling, it's coming later today, so you haven't missed it. Yeah, I just wanted everybody feedback from everybody to know what kind of coloring sheets to include. And then also I'll, because of the sizes, oh yeah, if you're doing baby, throw, or lap size for the queen and king, what kind of backing size you need and how much binding you'll need for your project. So I'll have rough numbers for you so you can kind of have an estimate for how much fabric you'll need for the rest of your project. Let's see. Julie, you are on my Sewalong email. Did you get my email from earlier today? If you are, then you are already on my Sewalong list, and so you'll get the email. But I know that I sometimes end up in your spam folder or promotions folder, so make sure you look there for an email from me. Yeah. And I'll show you step by step how to upload your photos. Nan asks, what if I want to make them later? Can I get the diamond later somehow? So Obviously, everyone that's been participating in this so long, you'll get the diamonds first because you've been here and you've been participating and uploading photos of your projects and sharing. So you'll get the diamond templates and the coloring sheets. You'll get them from me, and then later, I don't know how much later are we thinking, Nan? Let's get on these flowers now. No, but I'm serious. If you are working on another project and kind of want to work on this later, that's totally fine too. But yeah, first dibs goes to all the participants, and then later, yeah. Oh, that's excellent, Pinky Queen, Cindy. Yeah, I love getting feedback straight from you guys. So, do you know how many of the diamonds for 1 inch you can get out of a yard of fabric? See, I can calculate that for you and have that information for you later. So, diamonds for 1 inch in 1 yard of fabric. Fabric needed. Yeah, putting notes for myself so I know what to include for you. Fabric needed. Carolyn! Yay! Carolyn, there was a little snafu with my sound earlier. So there was one video. I'm gonna go ahead and delete it so people don't get confused. So that video will be gone. And then we were out of focus for a little bit in the beginning of this one, but yeah, now it's good. But thanks for joining. Let's see. Judy says agree with Dottie. Okay. It's what. Is this our last class? We need you on every week. Well, I mean, if people, if folks like you, if you want to show up, and if this is something you enjoy, yeah, definitely something I can consider. I just never know, like, who will show up? Will anyone show up? Let's see. Jan, yes, I'm gonna include sizes for all 3 diamonds for those of you that have participated. Am I asking for too much? Let's see. And Julie, you mean the calculations for the 3/4 inch? Can you let me know? Because yeah, now I'm not sure what we're talking about. Let's see. Let's see here. Oh no, Nan, don't be sorry. Just hop in. Yeah, just join us for the fun. As long as you're having fun, and just make sure to get the email, just make sure that you sign up for the Sewalong. You can still sign up on my website, and I'll put all the links under the video after we're done. So it's not too late. So no bad feelings. Don't be sorry. Let's see. Wendy, to remove the papers, if you found that you used a little too much glue, you were a little too apply happy there, make sure you put a hot iron over it. Maybe I should, yeah, here we go. There I am. So when you press this, go ahead and press it with the hot iron, and that'll warm up the glue if you use too much. Like when I was showing, do not do what I do as I say, just to show you how much glue to put on or where to put it. If it's too stuck, then yeah, go over with the warm iron, one side and even on the other. That'll warm everything up and you'll be able to peel off the fabric much easier. See, these are all glue basted and they still come off easy even though I don't have nails. Like that, it just peels off. So that's where my handy dandy little picker upper here comes in handy, and it does all the work for me. So warm iron or hot iron, no steam needed, just go over it, hold it over a couple seconds, and then come up, and then it should be soft enough to remove. Can we do the clover pattern one day? That would be fun, wouldn't it? I'm like, dang it, we're so close to St. Patrick's Day. Gosh, this year's just been going by so fast. But that sounds like fun too. And Lori will show up? Okay, Lori, if you show up, I'll show up. How about that? Let's see. Aw, Dottie, thank you. That was so fun. That's so fun. Let's see. Yes, calculations for the 3/4 inch. Okay, see, this is my to-do list. And for the 3/4 inch. The diamonds for the 3/4 inch, right? That's what we're talking about, Julie? Okay. Let's see. Let's see, what am I missing? Joan, you might have missed it. Make sure you look out for an email for me today. But if you're in the Facebook group, you can just make sure to post it in there too. It's just there's so many of you and just one of me, so I'm trying to find everyone's photos. But if you in the email today, I'll ask you to send me the photos so I know, and that will just make it easier for me too. Plus, then I'll have this big old collection of pretty flowers that you all made, right? Let's see. Oh, okay. And if you want to make a pot holder out of the 3/4 inch dilly flower, are you using the edge pieces or just applicating it to a big background piece? Like I made a mug rug. Let me show you real quick. Yeah, if you just joined us, you might not have seen this one. So this is a 1-inch dilly flower hexagon mug rug. I love mug rugs. Mug rugs are so fun. And if you're just starting out with EPP, it's great for just, testing the water, see if there's even something that you like, right? Oh, and you use the edge pieces, awesome. So you'd be similar looking like this. So what I was doing, just like when you do a quilt, right? You just remove all the papers. And after you remove all the papers, make sure you press so all your seam allowances are nice and flat. And then you just apply the batting and backing piece. And go ahead and bind it just like you would a regular size quilt. Like this one. And then you got a little mug rug. And so this is the 1-inch. This is the 3/4 smaller. And I think the 1/2 inch would make super cute coasters, right? Yeah. So same process as you would bind a quilt. Let's see, did I miss anything? After taking papers out, do you starch? Sometimes I starch, most of the time I don't, but you can totally do it if you want the pieces to stay pressed and nice and crisp. I know some cottons, they're a little thicker and they might not necessarily stay put after you take the papers out. And those you can go ahead and starch a little bit and press so that you get nice sharp creases where they should be. Yeah, and let's see, did I miss anything else? So Lucky Charm clovers, are we only allowed to make them around St. Patrick's Day, or is that like a year-round type of shape thing? Let's see. If you've done the dilly flowers, you know how to make the clovers. And the clover edges, same process. Let's see. And Laura says, yes, clovers are good year-round. We need a little luck, yeah, year-round, right? Especially these days. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Does anyone have any other questions or suggestions for me to put in with the coloring sheets and the diamonds, just so I know? Oh, colorful fabric. Yes. You know what, Julie? I did make them in fall colors, like yellow, orange, and red for fall. So yeah, they could work year-round. Like Judy says, year-round. Yes, year-round. Any other tips or suggestions or requests, I should say, any requests for other fabric requirements or numbers that you would like? So I'm already working on backing and binding. fabric requirements for your pieces here? Oh, Julie, you like the May blossoms? Thank you so much. I like them too. So I'll have backing and binding for. Is anyone doing a 1/2 inch big quilt? No, right? So I think we're good with the backing and binding for 3/4 inch and 1 inch sizes. Yes. And then I'll have the fabric needed for diamonds for in 1 yard. How many diamonds you can fit in 1 yard of fabric for the 1 inch and 3/4 inch. Yeah, I got mixed responses for a May blossom sew along. So I asked, do you want sew along or workshop, just to let me know, and only a few people replied back in the email. So people are missing my emails. Maybe I should do a poll in the Facebook group. The table topper. Oh yeah, the table topper for sure. 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, and 1 inch. Yeah, so while you're working on sewing all these together and diamonds, I can get the backing fabric and the binding requirements for the table topper for all 3 sizes. Yes. So long, so long. Cindy's in for May blossoms. Woohoo! Okay. And Julie asked, can you do backing as sew as you go type process? Yes, you could. It's kind of like those hexagons that you can finish. So let's say I had a bunch of these. I could just make these with the backing fabric. Remember what we did with the mug rug, hexagon mug rug? We used the backing as binding. And then you could just make a whole bunch of these and sew them together too. That way you don't have to work with separate pieces. Oh, Tony, did you get my email today? Make sure you look out for an email for me later today, okay? Sending an email later today. So make sure you look in your inbox. I might be hiding in your spam or promotions folder too. And if I am, move me over to your regular inbox. And Helen is in for May blossoms too. What are they called? Quilt as you go hexagons. Yes. So it's totally doable. Totally doable. Yeah. You could even finish with separate binding or use the backing as binding and sew a bunch. You know what? That would be really fun. I would even try it with the 1/2 inch Dilly flower hexagons. Just do the backing as binding and then sew a bunch of them together. Oh my god. Maybe we should do a sew along for that. Jan says thinking missed the the email where I asked. Yeah, maybe I should just send out an email just asking for feedback just on the May blossoms. I know I put a lot of the information in one email and then it's easy to miss it. Yeah, so I'll send out one email like, do you want a May blossom workshop or so on? But I think positive here for most that you want to do the May blossom. I think that'll be fun. Yeah. Okay, so I got my homework and look out for, like I said, look out for the email from me this afternoon where you'll get prompts so that you can get where to upload your photos so that you can get the diamonds. And as you're working on your table toppers, if you're making a table topper, then after that you get the calculations for the backing and the binding. And Cynthia will do May blossoms, May blossoms, May blossoms. Yeah, if you guys are in, I'm in. You know, it's fun sewing together and making together. So I'll put a poll in the Facebook group and send out an email just with the May blossom. What we should do and when we should do it. What and when. May blossom sew along, Starlin? Okay. Oh, and Julie wants type of batting and backing you suggest. Batting I like warm and white. I like white batting because as you can see, I work with light fabrics a lot of the time, And if you use warm and natural, let's see if I have, so I do. This is warm and natural batting. See how it's natural color? It will come through the white fabric and make it look dingy. I do not like that. So for light fabric projects, I use warm and white. So the batting company name is warm and white. And then if you prefer the natural color one, it's just called warm and natural for batting. Here we go. But I rather stock up on the warm and white than the warm and natural. Warm and white is okay. Warm and natural is okay if you have a lot of color coverage and it's denser in color like this, you wouldn't see through. But especially if you have a mix with lighter colors in your project, then I would use white batting. And there's a lot of different battings, but warm and white and warm and natural, it's 100% cotton, which I like too. But you can try polyester too. Mug rugs, it's good with fusible fleece. And it's just polyester batting that's fusible on one side. I think that's perfectly fine for mug rugs. Let's see, am I missing anything? I think I got all your questions and suggestions. Oh, Cindy's ready to go already. She has all the 3 sizes for the May Blossoms. Sounds good. I think we're gonna have to do it since Cindy has everything already, right? Julie, yeah, backing is just fabric. It's just one big piece of fabric. Like this one is just one big piece of fabric. Yes. So obviously, the bigger your project is, the bigger pieces of backing fabric you'll need, whole pieces. And I think that's it, guys. Cindy got them 2 years ago. So you've been sitting on them all this time without making, just waiting for so long or a workshop? Yeah. Yes, you can do different whites like your edges. Definitely, Julie. Absolutely. Experiment. Have fun. Yeah, you can do just one piece for the backing or you can do patchwork backing too. Yeah, just try whatever comes up. And if you have a lot of scraps, yeah, good way to use them too. I have too many ideas floating around in my head to start my flowers. Tony, I think we all suffer from that, right? Oh, Cindy, I remember. Yeah, I remember. But I'm so glad you're doing so much better now. I need to see your face again. You need to hop on one of our Zoom calls. I miss you. I need to see all that color in your cheeks. Know that you're doing good. And let's see. I think I got everything. If I missed anything, please do put in the comments. I'm gonna scroll throughout the day while I'm working on your email here. Oh, Dottie, you had them a long time too? Oh, I'm glad this made it easier to follow along. Yeah, I think I'm a visual person too, so rather than just reading quilt pattern instructions or reading online through blogs, I think seeing makes it click faster in my head too. It's like, that's how you do it. So I like video. Yeah, I do prefer video as well. Let's see. I think that's it. Yes. So I got homework set up for me, and make sure, like I said, make sure to look out for my email this afternoon or evening, early evening, and then you'll be able to upload photos for me, and I'll be able to send you the templates. And I can't wait to see all your pretty table toppers, wall hangings, or if you want to incorporate them into your quilts, that'll be even more fun. And just so you know too, since we did this layouts, you'll get this whole diamond so you can cut, and then the half diamond this way, and then the half diamond this way. So it'll be three diamond templates in essence, one full and two halfways, so you can mix and match and have fun with them. And I will see if I could schedule regular lives so we can start, sewing and making stuff together. This has been really fun, and I've been enjoying your company and all of you showing up here. So do come to the Facebook group in the meantime while we figure out a regular schedule where we can all hop on together. And I'll see you in the Facebook group. And don't forget to look out for my email. And I will see you.